I'm Nicole, and welcome to my channel. For those who haven't been watching, shame on you. And for those who have, then you will already know that I have decided to focus on some of the most iconic slasher movies of all time in honor of Halloween. The last video I touched base on Freddy Krueger, and if you haven't seen it, I will post a link down below. But today, I would like to talk about who was on the Scream set before Freddy. Initially created by Victor Miller, Jason Vorhees appeared from Crystal Lake after his mother's long killing spree and eventual death. After rising from the depths and death of Crystal Lake, Jason evolved into one of the most iconic killers of all time. But was Jason real? His creators say he was a total work of fearful fiction, but was he? The similarities to a true horror story from 2 decades prior are quite chilling. On Sunday, June 5th of 1960, 4 young teenagers were out camping on Finland's Lake Bodom, or Bottom, the picturesque place of peace and tranquility that bears a striking resemblance to a fictitious Crystal Lake. Between 4 and 6 a.m., an unknown maniac wielding a knife brutally murdered 3 of the kids. The 4th managed to escape with a fractured jaw and a concussion. A handful of suspects were questioned by police, including a maintenance man, a vagrant, and a KGB spy who showed up at a nearby hospital the day after the murders, covered in red stains. Despite the fact that one of the suspects confessed to the murders, sufficient evidence was never found to convict him of the crime, and to this day, the case is unsolved. In March of 2004, over 4 decades after the murders, the sole survivor of the massacre was arrested on suspicion that he was the slasher. Though he was inevitably acquitted, it was determined he wouldn't have been able to kill all 3 of his friends, given his injuries at the time. So who is responsible for the killing of the 3 teenagers on Lake Bodom on that summer night in 1960? It's likely that we'll never find out. Perhaps he or she is still out there. Jason Vorhees may be the iconic killer, but he wasn't the first of the story. Distraught over the death of her disabled son at a summer camp on Crystal Lake, Pamela Voorhees went on a killing spree, taking out most of the campers and staff. So, does that mean that the most iconic slasher in the movie is actually a mom? Let me tell you from firsthand experience, being a mom can make anyone feel like going on a killing spree at times. Freddy invaded our nightmares. Jason brought fear to the lake and surrounded woodlands. But before they graced our gory screens, Michael Myers was on a holiday rampage with Halloween. With Halloween just a few days away, be on the lookout for freaky white masks and jumpsuits Michael may be lurking about. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And follow me on Instagram for more movie gore. But for now, have a spooktacular night and sweet screams.
Scrawled in blood. What's it say? See you next Wednesday.